Okay, we're going to turn this off. There we go. Then we're going to set up the lathe for threading. I'm going to use the MT3 ER32 collet chuck, my M12 drawbar to hold the work. I'm going to use this insert in this tool holder. First, I've never done this before. I usually would square this up with the chuck, but I'm going to go ahead and square this tool up with the spindle. So I have this block, this true, and I've already done this, so I'm going to line it up with the so now I know that this tool is square with the spindle. Let me get that a little extra tightening. So this tool is going to come out before I start threading, because I failed to cut in a gutter, or I'm not sure what it's called, a place to stop threading. So we got the compound set at 14.5, roughly 14.5 degrees, which is going to give us our magic 29 degree for the 60 degree cut. I just watched Joe Pye talk about this angle and the cutting surfaces, and quite frankly he goes a little over my head, but I got the general idea. And you know, that's the one thing with this trade is, man, you can get crazy with the numbers, the accuracy, the theory. So I guess I'm, you know, I don't want to call myself a hack, but I do want to. Let's taper it on the inside. That's interesting. I guess it has to be. I don't know. I've heard other people call themselves, you know, hacks, but I think that's unkind. I got my 1/2 inch collet in there. Go ahead and get that started on here. And let's get rid of this tool before I cut myself or damage the tool. So we'll go ahead and begin. Okay, and then I got my drawbar. And I mentioned before, I'm going to eventually, I'm going to taper this piece. This thing went through several iterations. I failed my first threading attempt and ended up making this spacer to save the part. So I have a little piece of threaded rod connecting these two, as well as this piece here, the knurled knob. And this is just a spacer that I needed for one reason or another. And my fail on this the first time was it was just the quality of the dies that I was using. You can't spend $14 on a tap and die set and expect to have anything worthwhile. So let me give this a little just snug that up. I'm just going by instinct there. I'm not going to crank on that. And we can put our piece in there. And let's I haven't really given much thought into how much threading I want to do here. I'm thinking 1 inch, so I'm going to have my I'm thinking having my stick out 1.5, 1.25. Am I going to be able to put my my gutter in there? Let's see. That won't be a problem. Okay. So we're going to do 1.25 stick out. That's roughly, it's a little heavy. Excuse me. Okay, so we got our tool post square to the spindle. We got our collet holder. We got our piece in 1.25. Let me go ahead and cut that gutter in real quick. So there's my 1 inch. don't know if anybody caught that or not, but that is not concentric with the spindle. We'll see what difference that makes when we're done. Guess this could be called the breakdown lane. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay. Brush back up there. Let's get rid of this tool. Bring our threading tool back in. I did not check the height of this tool, so let's do that now. Another piece of high-speed steel tool blank here, and that is just it's a little bit low. Let me see if I can bring that up a little bit. And that is right on. Okay. Let's bring this thing back. Power feed. And I'm gonna just mark that. Okay, I just got a mark on there. So so we're gonna zero the poor man's DRO out there. Now, the mini lathe is obviously mini, it's small, and there's not a lot of surface area for mounting indicators and whatnot. So I have kind of a, you be the judge. I have this set up here, and I'm not going to have to go into any great explanation of what it is I'm doing here, but just make sure that this can handle the travel. So there is the travel. I really want to put that up higher. There. It's easier to read. Okay. Okay, so I'm wiggling about 1/1000th of an inch as I cross that. And this position may change, but okay. Let me think this out. So I'm at 0. I have my compound travel. I'm in the range of travel. I've sometimes had it at the end of its range, and it's very hard to crank and lose accuracy. So I guess we're ready to do a scratch pass. I am not going to have an indicator on the compound. I have had one on there before, but it was rather precarious, and as much as I bumped it and it moved on its own, it was pretty much useless. So I'm just kind of going to go by feel as far as advancing my tool. So I guess we're ready for a scratch pass. So I'm going to engage my lead screw here in the back. And yes, it is turning, and I guess I should put my thread dial on. Okay. There's the thread dial. I removed that because it gives me I gain a lot of travel on my which hole is that? There's that one. Removing the thread dial gives me about almost 2 more inches of travel on the carriage. So that's why it is not there where it belongs. And I think I'm only going to use it. I think I'm only going to use it one time. I guess I should turn this off and get this done and bring you back. But I'm not going to do that. Okay. Okay, the thread dial is working. And still good there, still good here. So let's bring this on. I'm trying to get the compound dial in there. So you can see what minute. Okay. Let me find out where I need to start this at. Look at my chart. We're doing 13 threads per inch, and it looks like I have to start it on one and only one. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit, give my chance. I'm only engaging this one time, and I'll explain that here in a moment. And I'm not even sure if I have to go by any number in that case. You tell me. There's one. Okay, we're going to turn it off. Go into reverse. Pull the tool back. Run the carriage back. Now I'm going to do my cross slide back to 0. Advance the compound, and we're off to the races. But let's do a check first. Say we're doing 13 threads per inch. So that's 16. What direction am I going here? Oh. 16 is 18. We need to go the other way. So let's bring these leaves up. $13. And that looks good. Go ahead and leave this thread gauge close by here. Okay, so here we go for our first real cut. So we're going to go back to forward. I'm going to advance the tool. Let's just say minutely. Okay, we're going to back it off. Back in reverse. Advance the tool, set it forward, turn back on. Advance the cross slide back to 0. We've already advanced the compound. I'm going to go forward and cut. Okay, I could probably be taking deeper cuts than that. I'm going to bring the tool back, reverse out. Back to forward. Cross slide back to 0. Maybe a little bigger cut this time. And forward, advance. Back it off. Now, reverse. Bring the compound back. Now I want to try. Now that's going to be. I think that's going to be a heavy cut. So back on forward. I'm going to pull it back a little bit and get a little run up on this. Okay, we're all set there. Cross slide back to 0. Advance the tool. Forward. I'm going to advance the cross slide about 2 thousandths further than 0. A little bit of advance on the compound, back to forward, and okay, now this time I'm going to reverse through the threads. I'm not going to pull my compound back. Advance, forward. I'm going to go through the thread. I'm going to back it up through the threads again. It's almost maybe like a spring pass. Now this is probably a little more aggressive cut. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we'll do a spring pass. Okay, advance the compound. Okay, you get the idea of that. There's nothing there to see. Let me bring you back when I get down a little deeper.